Hi everyone, it's Brittany, and welcome to episode 3 of the Living as I Am series. So, as always, I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to be answering the biggest question that I get when it comes to choosing to drop the character and live as the source, live as I am. And that question is it really enough to just be source? And not only is it enough, but it's all that you've ever been doing. It's all that there ever is. It's all that is real. It's all that you are. So essentially, when I tell you to drop the character, what that means is you stop pretending like you're a human being. Because this entire human experience is you pretending to be something that you're not. So when I say drop the character, all that means is be who you actually are. So, as I mentioned in my last episode, this does not mean you are going to stop enjoying your life. This does not mean you are going to have zero motivation. This does not mean that you stop wanting to experience things. It doesn't mean that you stop enjoying yourself or having fun. In fact, what it really means is you remove this illusion, this human character, believing that that's who you are. Now, no, you're not going to stop playing these characters, playing these roles, but you're going to do it with the full awareness that none of these characters are who you are. So essentially, pretending to be a human has been holding you back from experiencing life in the way that you want to experience it. So people always ask me, how is it that when I stop identifying as this character, everything that I want will be mine? Well, number one, the character is an illusion. So all we're doing is dropping identification to it, believing that that's who we are. And what remains is who you actually are, naturally. And that is fulfillment. Fulfillment. Fully complete, not missing anything. Okay? So when you ask me, how do I get what I want? You're still not understanding what I'm saying here. You don't need to get anything. You are everything. So when you drop the character, that means you drop this idea of, I'm missing something. There's lack in my life. I don't have X, Y, and Z, and I need to still somehow make it happen. As we know, all that does is keep it away from you. It hides it from the five senses. So when you stop pretending that you are this character that lacks things, that needs to work for things, that needs to get a text from their SP to know that they're okay, to know that they're fulfilled, to know that they're safe, to know that they're loved, then you have everything. Why? Because when you're being who you are, right, like I said, fulfillment itself, and we know how this world works, the mirror then shows us symbols of us being who we are, of us being fulfillment itself, of us being love, of us being fully whole and complete, not missing anything. The 3D world reflects symbols, forms of that fulfillment. So you're not manifesting an SP. You're not manifesting money. You're not manifesting a house, a car, a career, physical appearance changes. You're not manifesting any of those things. What you're doing is being who you are, instead of being a character that's missing something, instead of being a character that has never felt chosen, instead of being a character that doesn't know if their person wants to be with them. We are dropping that entire thing and just being who we are naturally without any effort. And what is going to be experienced, expressed, reflected are these forms that imply you are fulfilled. So, I know this is short. There's not anything else to be said about this. This is it. I would not be suggesting this to you guys if it meant giving up what you want, if it meant no longer experiencing life. We are here to do that. We're here for these experiences. So when you have that idea of, oh my God, just being source, like what's the point? That means I'm giving up everything. That's coming from your character, right? That's coming from the character that fears she will not get what she wants. But remember, that's an illusion. That's a lie. So let her feel that way. Let her be scared. And do nothing with it because you know the truth. You know who you are. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love each and every one of you so, so much. I have missed you, and I promise I will be back for the next episode very, very shortly. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon.